Girl, the delusion of Dorit Kemsley is literally pushing me into be a supporter of Amanda. And to be very honest with you, that is something that I don't quite want to do. But I have to say, girl, I'm so sorry. Like Dorit Kemsley, it's just on another level, and we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, please go to the notification bell, turn it off, and turn it on again. All right, guys. Today I drop a new episode of my podcast, Pop Smash by The Real Andy. Okay, that's my other YouTube channel. Remember, podcasts are the long episodes, the ones that are like an hour long, and there is a lot of tea and a lot of fun stuff happening over there. Okay, so go and check it out. The link is down below. Subscribe, it's for free, and help a bitch out. All right, so let's talk about this mess, girl. This is wild because I keep watching the show and I keep saying, like, I'm not a fan of Amanda because I know that she can be annoying, but I also recognize, as a lover of the show and Real Housewife in general, that without Amanda, the first half of the season will have been nothing. We will have nothing, and you go out there and people are like, oh, I'm tired of Amanda, and she did this and she said that, and blah blah blah, and manifestation and whatever. And it is true, she can be annoying, but without her we wouldn't have a show. Why? Because these ladies don't want to share absolutely anything. They don't want to talk about anything. And this is just happened on the last episode, which was Erica Jane talking about the abuse, which I have thoughts about that, yeah. So she thought about that, and I'm like, okay, so it took you like, I don't know how many, like 11, like 10 episodes to like actually gave us something. Like, without Amanda we would not be talking about anything, right? Now I have to say, the way that Amanda ate and left no crumbs against Dorit, girl, I was living for it. I'm sorry when she says, because she's jealous because I'm successful and beautiful and rich, and and I have a husband and I didn't depend financially and what did she say? I didn't outsource my finances to a man and it didn't work out. I mean, some bullshit like that. But I was like, damn. You know what I wish? I wish that Amanda would have said that to her face. I wish she would have said it to her face, because that was on point. What is happening right here? Dorit Kemsley is desperate because she wants to get coins from PK because she never did anything. Okay, I'm so sorry. Like, you gave your independence to this man. You were like, you do whatever you want to do and I'm gonna be here and play housewife. And girl, it did not work out like that. You didn't do anything with your designing career, with nothing. The shit, Latino moment, guys. The swimsuit situation, the wedding dresses. You did nothing, nada. You have been on Housewife for how long? How long? And what do you have to show for it? What do you have to show for it? Absolutely nothing. Because you decided that PK was going to be the sole provider of absolutely everything. And I do believe that Dorit is jealous of Amanda. Period. You want to say whatever you want to say of Amanda. You don't believe in manifestation. You think that she's a scamming because she's selling manifestation. That's fine. But she has the money. She has the coins. She bought Kyle Richards' house and renovated the whole shit. Do you know how much money is that? Millions of dollars. She got the money. She got the lifestyle. She has the husband, the hot husband the kids, the everything, the storyline. Dorit wishes that life, you know, and the problem is that Dorit right now is craving, is, you know, is like, it's like trying to get something to give her a storyline because she cannot lose her job on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Otherwise, she's gonna have no coins, because we all know that PK doesn't have any money either. So no matter how much she fights him, she's not gonna get anything, and that is the main problem right there. That's why Dorit wants to create fights with Kyle, because she knows that the viewers will be like, yeah, Dorit, fight Kyle Richards, you know. Now she's going against Amanda. She will go against whoever, as long as he gave her a storyline to stay on the show. Now on the after show, Dorit Kemsley here's the whole thing that Amanda says, and of course she laughed her out, you know, and then she says that Amanda is jealous that of Dorit, of, you know, I think her looks and her fashion and everything, and I'm like, you are delusional. You are delusional. Like Alexa, play the Lulu by Druzy Dora, because that is what is happening over here, okay? Dorit Kemsley is delusional if she thinks that Amanda is jealous of her. Dorit doesn't have anything that Amanda wishes to have. And give her Amanda 1 or 2 more seasons, she will get all the clothes, she will get all the beauty, all the things, because at the end of the day, all of that is about money, whatever. You know what I mean? So I think it's wild to me, you know, that Dorit now is thinking, oh, she's coming after me because she's so jealous. No, she's not even coming for you. She was never coming for you, and that is the wildest part on all of this. Kyle Richards made a comment about you. I think that, you know, she should not be talking that way about PK in front of the camera, because it could be bad for her. That is not bad mouthing anyone. That is not shading anyone. Amanda agreed with it, and she says yes, and then she repeated to Sutton, but she didn't say she didn't say anything shady whatsoever. So the fact that Dorit got this and said, oh, I'm gonna make this my storyline, yes, that bitch is talking about my marriage. Is she though? Because she's not talking about PK, she's not talking about you. The only thing that she's saying is like, you are going through a divorce, you should not talk bad about this man because it could be bad for you. And at the same time, she's just repeating what Kyle already said. And Dorit is grasping for air right now. The reach is real. I can't. I mean, I'm so sorry. Dorit is just too much. And again, I'm not even a fan of Amanda, but Dorit is pushing me to be a fan of Amanda. So if you give me Team Dorit or Team Amanda, I am Team Amanda, period. Okay? Because Dorit, she's not like a real housewife anymore. She has not been giving us anything other than fighting whoever she knows is going to create a reaction from the viewers. Where is your storyline? You know? Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. How do you feel about all of this? Team Dorit or Team Amanda, and why? Let me know. And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.